Hey guys, it's Kelly Cosmo here, and yes, Jigglypuff is mad at you. I have a super exciting product, at least it is for me, because I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I have seen those Storybrooke Cosmetics wand eyeshadow brushes everywhere, and I am super obsessed with them, but the price of them totally is not for right now. And I searched Harry Potter wand brushes on eBay and I got these for like $8. They are dupe slash copycats because they definitely, let me take it out of the bag first. They are definitely trying to copy the brand, and they even have their name on it. It says Storybrooke Cosmetics in this nice little velvet bag. You can hear the wand brushes are inside in little plastic. I am going to be doing a complete look with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette because I know how that palette works, and I know I love that palette, and I know how well it works on my eyes. I'm going to take them out of the packaging. I haven't even looked at them yet. Okay, something that I can tell right away is that they are heavy, like really heavy. They're not plastic or anything like that. They're definitely made out of metal. So let's just go into the first one here. Oh my gosh, I just threw that plastic thing in the toilet. I'll have to get that later. Okay, so here's the first brush, a nice little angled brush there. It does feel very soft. It's pretty firm. Like I'm pushing on that pretty good, and it's going into my finger and not moving a whole lot. And here's what the wand looks like. Ignore my fingernail that's broken off. I broke it on my son's fidget spinner. I know. Okay, so there's the first one. Here's the next one. This is like a flat packing brush. Again, feels soft. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there is hairs. There's like a couple hairs that are longer than it, and it's not being pulled out. So I'll probably just trim that on there. And the sun just went behind the clouds, so, you know, sorry about the light change. And here's what the wand looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. These are so cute, and I really hope they work out because, let's be real, even if they don't work out, I'm still keeping them because they're adorable. All right, here's another one. Oh, this one is so soft. It's really soft. It's big, angled, and fluffy. Here's what the tip of it looks like. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Get my face out of it. And here's what the wand looks like. All right, on to the next one. This one, again, another blending brush. It is slightly rounded at the top. And here's what the wand looks like. Oh, I'm just gonna feel like I'm doing a magical spell on my eyes, and I hopefully cast a beautiful look on them. I know, that was super cheesy. And the last one is like, ooh, this is really super like stiff. This is like a pencil blending brush. Like I would use this like under my eyes or blending out added color in the corner. It is like super stiff though. Like I don't see that blending anything. In total, you get 5 wand brushes, and I got them off eBay. I know that you can order them from China and get them for even cheaper. They range anywhere between like $7 for like 4 of them up to like $20. Depends on where you get it. So there's these, and I will post a link down below on where I got mine in case you want to get some, because if anything, they're gonna look super cool over on my little vanity over there, even though I'm moving my new vanity. Okay, so I have already primed my eyelids. I have set them as well with powder, and I'm going to use, I'm just gonna move this little brush, my Anastasia palette, and yes, I still have the screen protector on there. I haven't had the heart to like rip it off yet. the very first thing that I'm going to use, this brush, and I'm going to pick up raw sienna. You know what? I am going to take this off because I'm standing here and I don't have another mirror to use. Goodbye, protective thing. I just feel like the powder always kicks up on it, and then, yeah, anyways, it makes it all dirty. Okay, so I'm going to do this eye first. And let's go in, and I'm going to put this right above my crease. It's super soft on the eye, that is for sure. Picks up product really nicely. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Okay, so one thing that I am noticing is because the brush is so heavy, I don't like holding it way out here like I normally do to blend in, just because it's just so like heavy. Feels like it's just going everywhere. So I am grabbing a little bit closer in than I normally do, and my fingers and like hand is kind of tired, like already. Like I can tell that this is definitely a very, very heavy brush, which you might like. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go in with is this one right here in the middle. Tapping off the excess, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. I am going to take this bigger fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines. I did that. I'm going to take that little blending pencil brush, and I'm going to take this dark brown in the corner and see how well this one works. I'm going to blend this in the very inner corner of my eye to give it just a tiny bit more dimension. Yeah, I can already tell that I don't like this brush. It's way, way too stiff. And it's just like, it's just not blending at all. And you can see on that eye, like look down here, it's just so patchy. And that is just not what I am looking for. I am going to just use these brushes for the whole look. So I'm gonna try to make it work, and I'm gonna blend out what I just put on there with this brush. And I'm going to do the same to the other eye. I'm just going to go in barely, so it's just on the tip, and blend it into the corner. I'm gonna pick up that big fluffy brush again and just smooth everything out. I am excited to try this packing brush. It seems really nice, so hopefully it picks up a good amount of pigmentation. And I'm going to go into this one right there. Oh yeah, definitely picking up the product. And I'm gonna go in on this inner portion of my eye and pack it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I could see this doing a really, really sharp cut crease because it is so firm. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this one. This one might be my favorite so far. I'm going to wipe off any extra eyeshadow. So I am blending this out. I am going to try to give this point pencil brush another try. Wipe off the extra. I'm going to go back in to this shade and I'm going to put that under my eye. It's not terrible for under the eye. It's just doesn't blend the easiest and it's very like pointy. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that little bit of that darker color and go just on the outer portion and blend that in. I am going to put on eyeliner and mascara off camera and I will be right back. And I'm back. I just put a little bit of black liner on my upper waterline and mascara on. And then my sister knocked on my door, so I had to go do that. So it's been quite a few minutes, but I know it's only been a second for you, so why am I rambling? So my final thoughts on the brushes. I didn't get to use the angled brush, which I will definitely have to try out another time. I did not like this one. I honestly won't be using this brush. I don't think it blends well at all. It literally just picks up the product and spits it right where it wants to, and it's a mess. This one, the flat packing brush, was definitely my favorite. I see a lot of cut creases with this one in my future. This fluffy blending brush, I really like to blend everything in all together. I feel like it was a really good size and it wasn't too large. I have a lot of eye space to work with, so I really liked that. And this one, it wasn't my favorite. I feel that it's a little too big to do your crease with, and that kind of, I like things to come more to a point to do my crease, but it did blend really well. It picked up the product really well. Overall, I will be using that one again. So that is all 5 brushes. I have to say that for like $9 or whatever I paid for this, I'll put it in the description box below, was worth it definitely for me, just because I want those Storybrooke Cosmetics ones, and I'll definitely have to ask for that for, you know, birthday or Christmas or something like that from my husband. But overall, I just can't find them being worth the splurge, because I do feel that I just kind of want these sitting on my vanity looking pretty and not necessarily to use all the time, and I can't justify spending that amount of money on brushes that I just want to sit and look pretty. But they did work fairly well. I would say that they're better than a lot of drugstore ones that I have bought and used, and especially this flat packing brush was amazing. It picked up the product so well. It went right onto my eyelid where I wanted it. It does have that tiny hair that I forgot to cut off at the very top that like isn't coming out. It's just like sitting up there. So I'll have to trim that off, but that's not a big deal for me, because I would alone pay just for this brush what I paid for all of these. I love this one. Love, love, love it. Oh my gosh. I am such a Harry Potter nerd. I have a Patronus on my shoulder, and I have always written on my arm with the 3 little stars. This is such an awkward angle. 3 little stars. Sometime I will have to do a tattoo tour. I think that's what they're all called. I have 13 tattoos. A lot of them are hidden, obviously not this one. Anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about these brushes. Love them, hit, definitely would recommend. If you have to choose one, because there are options where you can pay for like one of them for a couple bucks, get this packing brush for sure. And then my second favorite would be this big blending brush that I use to blend everything out. If you have a large eye space like I do, I just have so much eyelid. There's so much in there. Alright guys, that is it. That's all I have for you. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I would also love to know your information if you are a beauty YouTuber or Instagrammer. Will you please leave your info down below so that I can subscribe to you as well. Thanks you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!